Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be finishing off the part 2 of the all new story mode that has been released today, and this is the part 2, and it's basically showing me how I defeated this the boss of this story. Somewhere I will place the link, the video to my to the first part of this video, where it will showcase you the overall of me going through the walkthrough of me doing covering all the story modes that has been released. So that's 15 missions, and it will just basically cover all those 15 missions. 14 to be exact, if you minus the boss, because I'm showing it now. So yeah, 15 in total. So this whole parts will cover all the 15 all the 15 missions needed for the story. That's about it really, so let's jump in and talk about the build. So I had a quick think, because I've already had some experience with this because of the first part of the video. I did say that you're most likely get put to sleep, so you need to put your you're basically restricted just using 4 medals to finish off this particular boss. If you're planning on completing the whole objectives, then yeah, you're gonna need to finish it using 4 medals. So that's 3 of your medals and 1 of your friend's medal. The reason why I'm saying this is because it's not guaranteed that you always, take this alright, it's not guaranteed that you'll always be put onto sleep by the camel, the main camel. In fact, the main camel is the only one that pushes to sleep, so the one with the most health. It's not always guaranteed that you get put to sleep, but when you do get put to sleep, your first 2 medals is pretty much like gone out of the way, and you can't use them. So I wouldn't recommend pulling, like, for example, I have a Sebastian which boosts your attack. I wouldn't recommend putting him first, because what if it was you're about to finish him off, but you needed this your booster. However, your booster is one of the first top, is placed in the top first of your medal slot, and you get put to sleep. You kind of lose out on that chance already. So instead I put defenses, because you're here to buy 2 turns, but I mean, hey, we're not those type of guys that spend money on this game. We are free to play only, so we do whatever necessary it means to get us to complete this set, and this is one of the ways I thought of. I haven't completed it, so I will show you guys the playthrough, and hopefully we do manage to complete it. But the main objective here is to use as little SP as possible, but to do a lot of damage at the same time. I mean, it is asking a bit too much, which is why I said it comes back to the point that you need to rely on your friend medal. So go have a look at friend medal, who, for example, these Million Daisy as a friend medal, it recovers 4 gauges, which is okay. It's okay. Not entirely the best. I was actually looking for something that actually gives more attack boost prize, like for example this one here, which also boosts, which is not that bad. That's only a Lux. I feel like, yeah, instead of the Mickey, which only restores straight 4 gauges at a cost of 0. Now it's time to do the maths, because you have my Sebastian, which takes away 2, and then you have, yeah, that would work out, which takes 3, and I don't always need to because I have defense boost. Okay. We're actually gonna go with one of these girls. So, you know, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, we're gonna go for one of these and see what we can do, because it costs 0 to gain back, and I pretty much gain back 2 of my main damages for this. So I gain enough to use Sebastian, and obviously, no, I can risk not doing anything with this. And obviously it keeps my Lakshmi healthy, which I like. Maximize that damage. Obviously Miyagi probably would do more damage, but it costs a bit too much to use. See, so obviously we know first 2 are gone, that's perfectly fine. Then we can use Alice. Restore gauges. See, right now I'm really, like, in terms of attribute, I'm really strong in attribute, so it doesn't matter what I do. And obviously with the help of attack boost 3, which I'm not gonna lie, does help. Although I have attack defense boost 2 and defense boost 1 in my first 2 slots. You can see my Aerith and Daisy with her defense boost as well, because you know they're not gonna do anything, because they're just gonna sit there, and just in case if I go sleep, so they're just gonna sit there, just help soak up the damage a bit. And with this, I can just basically keep on going and still be healthy at the end. Ooh, that did take away a big chunk, but like I said, still healthy at the end of the day. Recovers health and gain magic resist. So if I was to say, you know, what medal really carried me and what we would say essential, I would definitely recommend the 3 medal KHUx and Alice. That medal is definitely the MVP for this very boss, and especially for us free-to-play players. Definitely MVP, no doubt, hands down MVP. No, I wouldn't even count my Lakshmi as the MVP. It's just that KHUx is just too good, and Alice. So if you actually really watched the part 1, I think near the end I did actually attempt this boss, but it wasn't really that successful, although I kept dying. However, you know, with this now, with the setup, I still believe before, even if I hadn't used the Daisy and Mini-Me medal, I still feel like I would still have trouble, because at times I would just go to sleep, and that isn't good. And obviously, you know, not to forget that my lightning doesn't always guarantee the effect of the attack boost 2 plus prize. So, you know, friend medal, come save the rescue. And there we go, those are the end rewards. And all that took 10 minutes. I'd say probably 6 minutes for gameplay, but you know. So yeah, that's how you complete this particular medal, and in 2 turns. I think that's asking a bit too much. I don't know how you would really finish it in 2 turns, unless you're gonna go into things like debuffs and medals that actually have debuffs. Then yeah, like obviously World of Final Fantasy, I'm pretty sure if you run like 2 of those, then your last, like if you run 2 of those, like for example Sephiroth or Tama, if you have 2 of those max guilted with attack boost prize on them, that's a lot of damage. And then you have a Lakshmi at the end, which is like fully guilted. 2 Lakshmis fully guilted. Ooh, with Sebastian, that is a killer right there. On the Divine Rose even as well. Oh my, that is a big time killer, man. Big time killer. Think about it. 3 attack boosts, strength boost plus 2, lower down the attribute level, defense by 2, or even 3 maybe if you decide to go all out. And then 2 Lakshmi Bees 100%. Just wow. Wow. Because bear in mind your attack boost plus have to activate, and you need to be like plus you basically have to be a max gauge on a Divine Rose for that to be like a lot of damage. But anyways, man, thanks you guys for watching. Appreciate if you hit a like, or not, I don't really mind, so long as obviously this is all mostly just for educational purposes, for people who are free to play like myself, who don't, you know, they'll, when the struggle is real and you need to like seek somewhere for help, you know, I guess my channel is what it's supposed to be. There was one more thing I do wanted to say actually, yes. So in terms of medal pulls, I know someone has asked me before to do medal pulls. If there is a good one, a very good banner, and I would like to repeat, you know, as I said in the comments, if it was something like the World of Final Fantasy deals, something like that, a caliber of that rate, I'll definitely, without any hesitation, I will definitely make a video for you guys, like, no doubt. I wouldn't just like see it on Twitter and say, and you know, Kingdom Hearts announced that there's going to be a banner pull, blah blah blah, gives you this X medals, and it's like, wow, it's gonna be cool. I'm not gonna jump straight in and pull straight away. I'm gonna obviously do a recording for you guys, because I would like to share what I got in terms of, you know, it's kind of a fun thing to be engaging with you guys, to show what medals you got. And I actually really want to know what medals you guys would have got if you was to pull for the same banner, because I personally just do not get good luck. I did actually show you guys one time my whole library of medals. It's not really pretty. It's really bad. Like, I've been getting just random, I wouldn't say useless, because every medal is useful, but you know, insignificant medals, I think is probably the best way to put it. You know, they're not really medals that I've been getting, but I've got from pulling isn't really impactful, didn't play much of an impact. And as you do know, every keyblade that you see here that I have contain, if not at the very least, 2 free medals that we got given throughout my playtime, like the whole of since the beginning of when Kingdom Hearts release. 2 free medals that are given out for free for users to acquire, and I've just been using them. Those are what been carrying me out throughout the whole time. So if there is a good banner, yes, I will pull, and I will definitely show you guys. And I would really like you guys to actually just tell me what you guys got, because I don't know, I think my account's just cursed. I've just been getting bad lucks with pulling from banners. But I aside from that, you know, I've just been saving my jewels, hopefully for a good banner to come out and, you know, purchase, because I must say I didn't have enough to purchase more World of Final Fantasy medals than I hope I did. I think I did 2 or 1. I only got one of the medals, one of the World of Final Fantasy medals out of it. So, you know, I'd like to purchase more of those, but I missed out. Too bad. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. And I will be back next time if there's any more update that happens during this week. Until then, there will probably be no content on Kingdom Hearts, obviously, until there's something new that appears. But if there's any questions you'd like me to answer regarding on, I don't know, let's say weekly raid boss, the weekend raid boss, then by all means, you know, drop a comment. I'll be sure to message you. And if you need like a video explanation, or if I feel like there is being video like, you know, needs to have a video explanation, then, you know, don't worry about that. I will definitely make one if there is a need. And if people want it, then by all means, you know, definitely I'll make one. But right now I don't really see much with weekly raid boss. It's pretty much simple. If they give Chip and Dale, I think it is, after every 10 levels, then by all means go for it. Big hit though, use Majesty and something that gives like strength boost plus by 3, and you'll be fine, because Majesty just kills all. So OP at the moment, I'm telling you guys. But yeah, that's to do with the Kingdom Hearts content. And new content for the new new series which I will be doing is the Yu-Gi-Oh series. If any of you guys are Yu-Gi-Oh fans, you know, shout out, hit me up if you want. I will be making Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links content very soon. Might start this weekend actually. If not, tune in on Monday. I will make the video on Monday because the new event is coming out on Monday, so definitely we'll make a video on that one. Don't miss it, guys, if you are a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. And for those who are still on Kingdom Hearts, you know, don't feel bad that, you know, because I'm maybe moving on to another content. No. I stay to my roots and I stick to my words. So long as Kingdom Hearts keeps bringing new content out, I will keep making new content. It's literally just that, because I like Kingdom Hearts. I really do like it, and I do want to make more content of Kingdom Hearts until the game basically disbands, or when, you know, I think whenever the story ends. I think whenever the story ends, it's pretty much the end of the game. I'm not too sure, because I would like to see how Japan's handling it right now, because I know that the story has finished in Japan, but obviously it hasn't been brought over here in the global edition. But yeah, I will continue to make content for this game. I won't give up on it, because I spent a lot of time on this game, you know, and I just don't want to just throw it away just because they're not just because of their marketing and like their strategy is bad. They just want to milk people's money. You know, that's not going to stop me from playing the game, because I actually invested time into the game. So let's hope they step their game up and realize that, you know, only the free-to-play players are the true fans and true dedicated ones. And they should start acknowledging us and accepting us, and this game could go way higher than it is right now. And to be fair, I'd like to address this issue as well, really, like while I'm here. Mickey and Brooms, I seriously don't understand why people are complaining, like, you know, we need Mickey and Brooms, we need Mickey and Brooms. Mate, honestly, it's zero campaign, right? If you're talking about low level medals, you know, go farm them, man. You know, if you're not talking about low level ones, like, I don't, like, tier 4, tier 3, okay, fine, I understand those. But then having a max medal is definitely like plus, because it increases your Nova. But is it really necessary to get you through the game? No, it's not necessary to get you through the game. I suppose it's quite good, because if you need just one to fill up, and you don't want to pull, then maybe yes, it would help. But do understand this, even though they place it in the game, Mickey and Brooms, one of the reason why I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why they don't want it to take so long is because they need to plan out how they're gonna distribute those Mickey and Brooms. It's not gonna be easy acquiring them. It's like what, Sid medals, Sid and Magic Mirror medals. You know, they themselves are hard to acquire, and if you think that Square's just gonna let you off easy with Mickey and Brooms, you gotta think again, my friend, because it's not gonna be easy. So forget Mickey and Brooms. You know, the game still works, the game still runs, you're still fine, you can still complete the missions without needing Mickey and Brooms. Just think, you know, out of the box. You know, take the time and study the medals, study some strategies, educate yourself. You know, Mickey and Brooms isn't the answer to everything. It's the answer to leveling out Guiltin, and that's about it. Aside from that, what else does Mickey and Brooms bring? And the chances of you getting it is like very rare. A Guiltin campaign, you know, another thing that keeps coming up on the Twitter page. There's not really much more I can really say. I mean, yes, we should have a Guiltin campaign. But instead of having Guiltin campaigns, why can't, you know, Square just makes the guilt percentage, the base percentage of Guiltin higher? Then you will never need a Guiltin campaign. If they're looking to like increase their population, like amount of players online at specific time, then it's better just to incorporate these as a like these add-ons, should I say, as a all-rounder, all year round thing. It makes things much better. But with likewise with all mobile games, all the companies are toxic. Like they just charge, just want to charge, making us think like season pass on consoles are expensive. Mobile games are much more expensive than consoles season pass. But anyway, that's enough rant from me. Yeah, so I would really just like to get that out of the way, because every day when I wake up to seeing a post on on the global Kingdom Hearts Twitter page, is just people complaining Mickey and Brooms. I'm like, oh god. There's nothing more I can say, man. The more you beg for it, I think the more they're just gonna ignore it, because it's not like they're gonna listen unless they're at a risk of like dying state. Then maybe, yeah. However, you know, with mobile game industry, especially in the globe, it's either, if it's a hype, then, you know, they'll just forget about it. But if it's not a hype, they'll just drop it. Like if the game dies, the game dies. They're not gonna revive. It's not as big as it was in Japan. So yeah. Anyways, that wraps up for today. I mean, the game should have finished earlier. If you guys stayed on to watch more of me ranting, then I wouldn't say I appreciate it, but you know, it's quite good. I mean, it's a discussion. If you guys have better ideas as the reason why you want Mickey and Brooms, then do let me know in the comments below. But that's how I pretty much see it at the moment anyway. It's not, it's just a good thing they have it, but it doesn't really matter if they don't. Because if they do have it, it'll be put in like hard missions, and we probably won't even be able to acquire them. So still means that those who pay the game will be able to get it. We'll have a better chance of getting it, actually, not even get it, just a better chance. E.g. locks, they put it in the Xemnas B, one of the Xemnas B events, and not Xemnas B, Organization 13 events, but using like the Xemnas B style where the monsters increase dramatically over time, and it's put like a Mickey and Broom there that if you can two-turn it, then you get it, then you get a Mickey and Broom. It's unlikely that us free-to-play players are gonna get it, and if you keep asking this, probably what Square's gonna do, just to get annoyed with it, they just throw it in one of those like hard quests that free-to-play players can't get, but it meets the requirements that they say, oh yeah, we got it, like we give you Mickey and Brooms, so now what the hell do you want? To all those free-to-play players, and then the free-to-play players will probably complain and say, oh, it's in the game now, but we can't acquire it. Well, that's because you need to pay money to get it. Obviously free-to-play players like ourselves don't want to do that. But a game's a game, man. You stop rioting and ranting, because if a game is dictated just by solely us players who are interested in the game, then it won't really feel unique. It will just feel like it's a game that we created, not necessarily that we'll find it fun to play, because we'll share the same common interests of that particular game. It's the game that we produce, because this is what we're asking, this is what devs are putting in. But at the end of the day, a game's a game. Don't think of it too much. If you can't get through it, then just leave it. Move on. There's other things you could be doing in your life, man. Instead of just playing games. This is not, disclaimer, right? This is not supposed to be targeting those who just sit home and play game all the time. No. I'm just saying there's other games that you should be playing aside from Kingdom Hearts. If you enjoy Kingdom Hearts, then make yourself feel better by replaying some of the old Kingdom Hearts games. Do time runs, something to keep yourself busy while you forget about the event that's currently happening. How about that? Alright guys, that's it, man. Should have ended it a long time ago, but I'm really sorry. Please forgive me, and this will be it. Take care, guys.